The fate of WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange remains unresolved ahead of a second day of questioning. And the legal process seems to be complicated as he was quizzed by Sweden's chief prosecutor for almost 8 hours on Monday. However, Assange did finally get the chance to give evidence on rape allegations going all the way back to 2010. However, concerns remain that even if the case is dropped, his freedom is not guaranteed. As RT's Polly Boyka now investigates.
Julian Assange's interview with Swedish prosecutors could take several days. It's a complicated process whereby the questions started off in Swedish, they're then translated into Spanish, and they're asked in English by Ecuadorian prosecutors inside the embassy. And for anyone thinking that this development could lead to a quick resolution of this entire legal saga, well, they're going to be disappointed. It could take some time for Swedish authorities to receive the transcripts of Julian Assange's answers and then for them to consider what to do next with his case. We got more details on all the potential outcomes as a result of the questioning taking place here from one of Julian Assange's lawyers.
If the Swedish prosecutor decides not to issue a charge in relation to the one allegation, Mr. Assange should, of course, be free to walk out the embassy immediately. The problem is that if he exits the door, he still has no guarantee that the United Kingdom will not extradite him to the United States. There is an ongoing national security prosecution against Mr. Assange. In the absence of any assurances that he won't be extradited to the US, he faces that risk. And the UK has in fact said that they could arrest him for violations of his bail, even though when he entered the embassy, it was daylight hours and he was not in any way violating the bail conditions.
And there's one rather ironic twist to what's taking place at the moment, because while Julian Assange is being questioned finally inside the embassy where he's been stuck for over 4 years, there's a conference taking place on whistleblowing in Brussels at the moment, where MEPs from all sides of the political spectrum are weighing in on how to better protect whistleblowers. We spoke about this to one of the men convicted for his part in the Luxembourg leaks scandal.
It is absolutely necessary to have an international mechanism to protect whistleblowers, as more of them are appearing. It will save them from scandals being created around them, thanks to the media. It is absolutely necessary to have organisations on international and European levels to gather information from whistleblowers and decide whether it harms public interests. Whistleblowers are under enormous media pressure, so the best time to react to this is now.
While that mechanism for protecting whistleblowers is still very much a work in progress, the only thing Julian Assange is guaranteed is that even if Sweden drops its legal case eventually and he steps out here, he will be arrested by British police officers, because there is still a warrant out for his arrest for breaching bail conditions here in the UK.